Tomorrow, we're going to go into federal court. We're filing the motions, copies of which I've handed out, and we're asking the court for a realignment of parties.
Use his press room here for this news conference. Third, before you as you well know, the Lieutenant Governor has a great deal to do with what legislation does or does not get through the legislature. Now, in times past, it's my opinion that the vast majority of laws that get passed are to benefit the vested groups of this state. And of course, this I would be against. I would be in favor of laws that benefit the people. For example, right now, I'm not proud of the fact that here in Alabama, that approximately 53% of our people live at the poverty level or below. I'm not proud of the fact that here in the state of Alabama that we're 48th in the nation in per capita income. I'm not proud of the fact that here in Alabama that the average working man only has slightly more than half the national average of per capita income. And of course, since my primarily talents, I should say, lie in the field of business, I would do what I could to alleviate this situation. I was fortunate. I came up from being an orphan. I think I can help other people be fortunate. The press and people of the state of Alabama, I will be a candidate for the Lieutenant Governorship of Alabama, subject to the May.
And worked for and wanted so much are going to be ours here. And my friend, that has shown state government interested in the problems of pollution, the pollution of our water and the pollution of our air. And my friends, I'm determined that we're going to have clean air to breathe in the state of Alabama. Had a lot of things go on here, and folks have talked about a lot of things, and there's one thing you don't hear much talk about anymore. You don't hear much about law and order anymore. And you know, you don't hear much about law and order when you have law and order, and we've had law and order in our
thorn in the side of Mr. Nixon. I'm really not a thorn in anybody's side. It's the people I represent. You are the thorn in the side. And what we want to do is keep the thorn in his side. If he wants to remove that thorn, there's only two things he's got to do. One is to turn, which he's got the power to do, the school children back to the people of Alabama and reduce your taxes and put some taxes on that multi-rich Wall Street Foundation crowd that gets by without paying them like you folks.
Incompetent to sit in hearing the matter because they had a preconceived determination or a judgment about the decision that they should make. I'm surprised at their getting into a matter that's not yet before them. I'm delighted to join with Mayor Drayton Pruitt, other officials of Livingston, and officials of the company who are here today in making this announcement. We all realize the great economic impact of this fine new plant on the Livingston area. It will employ 235 persons initially, with an annual payroll of over $1 million. This is the largest single industry to locate in Sumter County since the turn of the century. And I'm sure this significant development means a turning point in the efforts of these local people to gear up for the new industrial opportunities in Alabama. In addition to the jobs created directly by the construction of this plant, many other jobs will be created indirectly in such fields as logging and transportation. The plant will use 35 million board feet of pine timber per year at a cost of more than $2 million.